welcome to Million-Peso Question Channel, a channel that believes that every question has an answer, and every speck of truth is worth a million peso. So as the travel restrictions are slowly lifted, I know that most of you are already dying to travel. But the question is, where will you go?
That is our million-peso question of the day. And my answer is, Palawan. Bago namin ibigay ang mga rason, please like, subscribe, and share para malaman ng inyong mga kaibigan.
Number 12. The food. Although not as highlighted as the delicacies of other provinces in the Philippines, Palawan has also some unique delicacies which are basically prepared out of sea products. But other than that, it has also its indigenous food such as lotlot, minolmol, crocodile meat sisig, and the famous tamilok.
So, if you ever visit Palawan, make sure to try our seafoods here. It's so fresh and good that I'm sure you will come back for it.
Number 11. The absence of natural disasters. Because of the absence of tectonic plates, Palawan is the only province in the Philippines that has no volcanic formation, thereby never experienced a single earthquake. And due to its location, which is in the extreme western part of the country, typhoons are also seldom experienced in the area. Number 10. The serenity and peace. Palawan is known to have a very peaceful and serene environment that allows people to unwind, relax, meditate, and connect with inner self. It is the best place for artists, religious people, burnout individuals, and family who wants to get away from stressful life and recharge. Of course, having the serenity also comes from the assurance that you can visit Palawan and still go home in one piece. Data presented by Safe Nomad indicates that Palawan has a very low crime rate and a high safety index such as Phuket, Thailand, and Berlin, Germany. A reason for these guys to celebrate. Number 9. The healthy environment.
For today's video, we're gonna talk about the healthy environment of Palawan.
Where can you find a city in the forest or a forest within the city? Of course, only in Palawan. According to Asian Development Bank's website, Puerto Princesa City, the economic capital of Palawan, prides itself as being the cleanest and greenest in the country. As a matter of fact, it is dubbed as the city in the forest. And according to Reuters in 2011, Puerto Princesa became the first Southeast Asian city to earn a zero carbon label, meaning it produces no more climate changing emissions than it can offset. Global Forest Watch in 2010 said that Palawan had 1.06 million hectares of natural forest, extending over 80% of its land area. So no matter what you do, be it a biking session, jogging, walking, or a Zumba party, you can be confident that the air you're breathing is clean and healthy. Reason number 8, the flora. Palawan is known as the last frontier for biodiversity in the Philippines because of its biological treasures. Palawan has various flora or plant species that are endemic to the island province and oftentimes not found in other parts of the country. It has 42,500 hectares of mangrove forest, which compose of 31 species of mangroves, over 3,500 flowering plant species with 20% endemism are known from the island. Victoria's Peak in south-central Palawan has a large ultramafic forest with several unique trees that could serve as indicators of heavy metals. An endemic peture plant also grows abundantly in Palawan. Did you know that there is a tree in the forest of Palawan that could bring death to people and animals whose shelters on its shades? Yes, you heard it right. But that is a million-peso topic that we will talk about in our upcoming episodes. Number 7. The fauna. Unlike the rest of the Philippines, Palawan is biogeographically part of the Sondaland with a fauna that is closely related to that of Borneo. Of the 279 bird species found in Palawan, only 27 are endemic to the Philippines. This extraordinary species includes Palawan hornbill, Palawan pikat pisant, which is also recognized as the symbol of Puerto Princesa City, Palawan scoops owl, and the Palawan flycatcher, and many more, including the most sought-after Palawan talking myna. The forest of Palawan serves as a haven for 24 endemic reptile species, including the 2-meter-long Palawan monitor lizard. It is also the home of various kinds of butterflies, including the world-famous birdwing. There are nearly 60 terrestrial mammal species recorded in Palawan, many of which are not found in other parts of the Philippines, such as Palawan bearcat, Palawan leopard cat, the northern and the southern Palawan squirrels, the Palawan flying squirrel, the Palawan pangolin, the Philippine porcupine, the Palawan birded pig, and many other, including the famous Palawan stink badger, locally known as pantot. People who had close encounters with the pantot could attest that whenever you got hit by its stinky fumes, the undesirable odor will stay in your skin and clothes for a month. And that is a subject that we will talk about in the future. Did you know that there is an islet in Palawan where African animals live? Yes, it is the islet named Calawit in the town of Busuanga, where you see giraffes, zebras, and many others roaming freely in a beautiful safari. Reason number 6, the cultural heritage. Palawan is one of Philippines' melting pot of culture. For not only it becomes a hub for tourists, it is also a place where you can find almost all Filipino tribes living together. But did you know that Palawan has 8 indigenous tribes bearing unique cultures and heritage? They are the Agutaynin, Batak, Cagayano, Coyonon, Molbog, Palawan, Tagbanwa, Taotbato, and the unlisted and controversial Konoys. Konoy is an outcast tribe of tall and white natives who seem to speak a foreign language. But that is a million-peso subject that we will talk about in the near future. Reason number 5, the caves and the cavelets.
Did you know that Palawan is home to over 1,000 stunning caves and caverns? The Philippine civilization is a cluster of more than 200 caves and caverns in the town of Quezon, Palawan. It is so magnificent that a concert can be held in one of its caves, especially Sarang Cave. Even the world-famous Puerto Princesa City underground river, it was named one of the 7 natural wonders. It's also a cave. So, if you are a cave aficionado or a spelunker, Palawan is the perfect spot for you.
Number 4, the Seascapes.
And if you are a fan of seascape, you must go to Palawan because it is a place where the seascapes are huge and full of amazing sights. Because it is between West Philippine Sea and Sulu Sea, your options are virtually endless.
Reason number 3, the islands and the islets.
Palawan is composed of 1,780 islands. Tama yung narinig, ang Palawan ay merong 1,780 islands na mas marami pa sa Maldives at Hawaii. Dito sa Palawan, marami kang mapupuntahang lugar at mga isla. Second reason is our beach. Ang Palawan ay napapalibutan ng tubig kaya marami ditong beach. Narito ako ngayon sa isang beach sa Palawan. Kita nyo naman. Dito sa Palawan makikita ang isang pinakamahabang beach na matatagpuan sa San Vicente. Alam nyo ba na ang long beach na yon ay kasama sa Guinness World Record dahil sa natutangin niyang ganda at haba? Alam nyo rin ba na may isang luxury island dito sa Palawan na matatagpuan sa Cuyo? Ang Amanpulo. Amanpulo ay dinaray rin ng mga sikat na artista at mga celebrities gaya ni Bill Gates. Tapa dito ang El Nido na dinadayo rin ng maraming turista at mga sikat na artista dito sa Pilipinas. 12 reasons, ito ang pinakamahalagang rason kung bakit kailangan mong bisitahin ang Palawan dahil sa magandang pag-uugali ng mga Palawenyo. Isang kamat-kat pa dito sa Palawan, ano man ang nais mong suotin, ano man ang lingwahe na iyong ginagamit, ay hindi ka mahihiya dahil dito ay walang diskriminasyon. Ang Palawenyo ay napaka-accommodating pagdating sa bisita. Kapadayuhan man o lokal na turista, tiyak na maasahan mo dito sa Palawan ay safe ka. Ikaw, ano pa inaantay mo? Bumisita na sa Palawan.
So, if you want to know the real meaning of the phrase paradise on earth, then visit Palawan and you will surely understand. Once again, please like, share, and subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you will be notified of our incoming vlogs. Thank you.